Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Me and my wife Sarah, also known as Twinkle Moto on Instagram, are out for a little ride. Sarah wanted to try out a new jacket. She's got a nice Triumph mesh jacket because she's fed up of being a sweaty mess. So yes, and this will be the first vlog with Sarah on a Triumph. We've obviously done lots of rides already just to get Sarah good at it, well not good at it, but more confident on the bike, learning as she goes along.
Good at it, cheeky bike.
How are you enjoying it with your mesh jacket and your bike today?
Oh, it's so much more comfortable with a mesh jacket. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner.
Yeah, we are having some hot weather at the moment, so I've been living in my mesh jacket. I've got a cheap and cheerful Oxford one, but Sarah had to go proper branded to match her motorcycle.
Oh god, yeah, why not? It's colour coded as well with the bike.
Yeah, exactly. So it is as well, isn't it?
Matchy. Yeah, we'll take some pictures later. I'll put them up.
Yeah, she's got a Triumph in gold, and it's got the gold accents on the sleeves. Hello! That was a proper wave. I don't know. I have no idea.
You knew him?
No, I don't know that. He was waving his arse off, wasn't he?
Yeah,
hello,
he was.
But maybe he recognised me.
Maybe. Well, he wouldn't have recognised me because no one knows me.
Yeah, so we're just out for a little ride. Nothing particularly special. We just wanted to get out. Sarah just needs to build confidence on the bike, and you're already enjoying the smoothness compared to the MT-07, aren't you?
Yeah, I love the MT-07, don't get me wrong, great bike, but this one's amazing.
It is amazing. It's a lovely looking bike, and
oh, crap-a-doodle-doo.
I'll give you a little bit of a story in a minute about why we decided to go, or why Sarah decided to go for the Triumph. The idea being that we were supposed to go out for a really long day out. Oh look, she's giving it some. The idea was we were just going to have a really long day out visiting dealerships on our motorbikes to give Sarah a better idea as to what she might want to ride in the future, and then decided let's go to Total Triumph and have a look there. And then basically, long story short, she brought the Trident 800 after I test rode it.
Yeah. After you test rode it.
Yeah, after I test rode it, of course. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed the test ride. That engine on that bike is unbelievable. I'm a little bit jealous that Sarah's bike is more powerful than both of my motorcycles. So she's going to practice wheelies and stuff later. Do you know where you're going here?
I'm going to go right here, I think.
Oh, okay,
that
cool.
band's just pulled out. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not here yet. Sorry.
No, next one. That's it. They've resurfaced this road after it melted.
Yes. It did melt quite a lot. There's a car coming up.
It did a bit. Go on, you're all right. I'll follow you. Got plenty of room.
I know, probably cut the corner a bit there, but there was nobody there.
Oh, you're all right.
I don't know how big this road's going to be though. It might be a bit bumpy.
That's all right. I don't mind. We're also using the new EJEAS X10 intercoms, which are working really well actually at the moment. We have had a lot of teething issues with them, and if the review is up already, you'll see that. If not, I'll put the review up soon.
Bumpy road. It's all right.
That's a nice little road, this one.
I didn't realise it was going to be as bumpy.
That's all
I
right.
used to come down this road up when they take you down this route for your test. This is the
Oh,
route
do
I
they?
did on my test. Yep.
Oh, okay. Some nice little houses.
Yep. It is a nice little road. Have you not been down here before?
I don't think I've ever been down here, no. Interestings. So,
You've got to watch out for pheasants.
yeah, watch out for pheasants or peasants.
Pheasants.
And crows. And pigeons.
And pigeons. Just birds.
So, you've had a few, not issues with the bike itself, but just quality issues, haven't you? That we're going to mention
Yes.
to Triumph on the first service. Can you remember what those are?
The tank scratches very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I took the stickers off of it, the ones that are on the bike from where you first buy it, and had
Yeah.
a brand new microfiber cloth, just wiped over it lightly and it scratched it up.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't that I was rubbing dirt into it, I used a special cleaner, everything like that, but it's no matter what I'd put on it, it just scratched it. Very fine scratches, not totally mullered scratches, just, yeah.
Yeah. Just a bit.
Enough to
poor.
be annoying.
Yeah, like the paint just looks a bit thin on the tank.
Yeah. I think there was, on the group that I'm at though, I think a lot of people mentioned that.
Yeah, on the owners group.
Yeah. Oh, I completely ballsed up that.
That's all right. No one's
I did-
watching your balls.
I did better than that on my test.
And then the other issue was the hill plates of chips.
Yeah, the
really.
hill plates, I realised it after I bought it home that one of them's got a big chip in it.
Yeah.
And there's also a rounded off nut, is it, Tom?
Yeah. So your front calipers, where they're held onto the bottom of the forks, obviously by the mounting point, someone's been a bit overzealous with the torque on that and mushed it up a little bit, which is frustrating, especially when you know, it's a brand new bike. It's supposed to be a premium bike as well. I mean, I know that it's not a premium bike as in Triumph's top motorcycle, but it's still
Shouldn't happen.
no, and it's still more expensive than the competition. So, oh, we're back here. I know where we are now.
You know where we are?
Yeah, well done, Sarah. That was some good navigational work.
We're back where we started.
Well done. So, and Sarah's also struggled a little bit with the running in. The first 100 miles, we decided it would be a really good idea for Sarah to pick the bike up and just go and do the 100 miles as soon as we pick the bike up. And it was a bloody hot day. Back in May when we were having one of our heat waves, and we decided to do this 100 mile, and Sarah really struggled with the fact that it was so slow, didn't you?
Yeah, I was in like 6th gear doing 40 miles an hour. It was quite harsh.
It was harsh. But we followed it by the book. I did the last 15 miles because I was a little bit pessimistic.
He thought it was me.
No, I didn't.
You did. You thought it was me.
I didn't think it was you.
Don't know what you're on about.
Just ride it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took it for the last 15 miles to get to 100 miles. Because what it does is
bang on, Tom, back the way we come, yeah?
Yeah. If you want to,
Sorry.
unless you want to go somewhere else.
No, that's fine.
Okay. So the bike will rev to 3,000 revs and it will flash the dashboard at you like a nutcase when it's doing that. It doesn't stop you going past it, and in fact you could drag the nuts off of it regardless, but Sarah wanted to do it properly, and that's fine. I respect her for that. So I rode it the last 15 miles, and I must admit it was hard to ride that bike. Not hard, but really frustrating, because it's like riding a heavy 125 around with a big revvy engine in it. It's weird. But anyway, gone over to the 100 miles, and now it's doing up to 5,000, which is more like where Sarah rides the bike anyway. So she's quite happy with it at the moment. Obviously, I think the next increment is 500 miles, and then it jumps up to 8,000 RPM. So after it's had its service, and then you're pretty much good to go. So yeah, that was frustrating, wasn't it? And that's something we didn't really anticipate buying a brand new bike, because I've never had. I had the V-Strom, but that was already done 500 miles and probably mistreated anyway, because I think it was an express bike. But other than that, I've never had a new bike. We've never had a brand new car, so we've never really appreciated that either, really, have we?
No.
No. So, well, we've had brand new cars when you used to work for Toyota, but they weren't ours, so it didn't matter.
No, but we were still careful.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I don't think they're going to worry about it now, Sarah.
No, I was careful. Were you not?
Yeah, really careful. I was really careful with those brand new cars.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, apart from that, apart from the quality stuff and the issues with the running, and obviously a very different bike to the MT-07. It's much more torque, much more sportier. Sarah absolutely loves it. We're just trying to get that confidence level up, aren't we?
Yeah.
Giving them people plenty of time.
Yeah. There we go.
See, if that was me, I would have just gone right up to the line and like slam the brakes on.
I'm not you though, am I?
No, you're not. And I must admit, I do forget that I'm an experienced rider. I still feel like I'm a kid riding a motorbike, to be fair. I forget that Sarah's joined this much later on in life as to what I did. We've obviously got lots of things to think about, not just riding motorbikes. But you're getting there. And like today, I've seen another side to you. You got out on the bike, you picked it up off the drive, and you went and we did it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a step up from last time.
Yeah. Still nervous when I go out and get on it. It's the whole hyping myself, not hyping myself up, but my brain hyping myself up without me even wanting to be hyped up. But
Yeah, because for me, I suppose I just get on it. I'm just like, yeah, let's go for a ride. Don't really care. No different to jumping in the car for me, really. But I suppose I forget that I do things so second nature now. Like even getting your helmet on and putting your gear on is second nature. So, because I'm like,
I did it right today. I didn't forget my keys.
no, you didn't forget your keys and you didn't put your gloves on before your helmet. So well done.
Nope. It's because I probably wasn't as hot.
But your jacket's going to be your birthday money, isn't it? Because it's your birthday tomorrow.
Don't you dare push that button.
I thought you were going to say, don't you dare tell him how old I am.
No, we don't give away my age. We don't.
No.
I've
She's
been
only 21.
21 for the last, well, I don't know how many years, but
You lost count.
yeah, that's right. I forget my own name, so I forget my own age. I don't mind forgetting my age though. In my head, I'm still in my 20s, but
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, babe.
it is.
But we're hoping that we'll get more and more rides out as the summer goes on, and hopefully get to that first service mileage.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully.
maybe you
Going
could.
left, not straight up.
Yeah. But there we go.
I don't trust people.
So also Sarah's got on her bike, and I'll be doing a review on that soon, is the CHIGEE XR-1 cameras. So on her old MT-07, she had the Innov K7 for a little while. Then we moved it on to the CPMC system.
Smoother.
Huh?
Sorry, I pulled away smoother then. Just happy
well
that I
done.
pulled away smoother.
I thought you said loser.
No, smoother.
So we've
Sorry.
moved away from a screen because on the Triumph you actually get a phone connection. So what it'll do is it'll connect to your screen and you can actually see like messages, do a little bit of turn by turn sat nav. So she doesn't need a Apple CarPlay screen on that bike. But the CHIGEE XR-1 system she's got on there, and I'll tell you what, the quality on it is so good. I think it's definitely worth it. And it's also got crash detection, and if your bike moves, it'll record. It won't tell you until you've got on, you know, you've connected to it, but it's a good way, a little bit of extra security on the bike, and also for Sarah, if she's in a situation where it's her word against theirs, she's got it on film. So if it's her fault, it's definitely her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be able to lie my way out of that.
No, no. But yeah, really good. So I'm always on the sell, aren't I, on these videos?
I think my thing at the moment is the bike getting stolen more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if the bike gets...
Thefts are going up, and
Yeah.
if it's got the camera on it and it lets me know if it's being moved.
Yeah, but that's only if you get back to the bike. This one doesn't let you know over the air.
Okay.
No, not like the CHIGEE system that I've got on the V-Strom, which is the AOOCCI LTE, because that's got a SIM card in it. What this one does is if you come back to the bike and say some dickhead's knocked it over or something,
Right, okay.
it will record it, and then you can see who that dickhead is. So it gives you a little bit of
I think I meant more as well though, with people having their bikes nicked while they're on them.
oh yeah, and that as well. Yeah, I mean, like flipping people hijacking your bike. So if you've got that on film and you haven't got to worry about having a 360 camera connected all the time, it's perfect. So
Well, you say it's good, but then nothing really gets followed up, does it really, when anything happens?
no.
So
But there we go. That's a really somber note to end this film on.
yeah, but the bike's great, everything's great, loving it.
Yeah, good. And we'll try and get some more footage in the future. So if you've enjoyed this video and you love these videos of me and Sarah having a chin wag on the bikes, comment below. If this is your first time watching, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if it's not your first time watching, also give me a thumbs up and subscribe. But yeah, more videos to come. See you soon. Say goodbye, Sarah.
Goodbye, Sarah.
You're so funny.
No, bye.
We'll see you next time. Do check out Sarah's Twinkle Moto Instagram as well.
Yep, see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.